So Jonah replaces Kiara Pedestilia in the starting unit. Welcome to set number 2. Trisha Tubu getting the first point. I'd like to remind everybody that later on we'll also get to see the likes of Bella Gonzakis, Jovelyn Gonzaga, Rachel Dakis, and the Zeus Coffee Thunderbells here in the Phil Oil Center. Nice dig by Bertolano. Galang to the back. Tolentino. Back row. And the pipe works for Myla Pablo. Sa lagay na yan, si Abby Maranyo ay hindi pa naka-jersey today. Among others, as the right pin again.
This time it's General helping out Tubu score 10 points.
But any lead has not been safe. We saw 19 deadlocks, guys, in set number 1. That close. What a block. That's a monster block for you. I-explain ni Coach Ronnie on ulit-ulitin ngayon.
Nagka-utal-utal ako.
Oh, hindi naman, Coach Ronnie. You did so well.
Bottom line, try to get to the top 4 as early as possible.
Whoa. Talk about a point off of a timeout. Jules Tolentino on the serve. Thought that was going long.
Quite low for Galang.
Pineda bumps it. And that's off the block for Brooke Van Sickle.
A veteran libero, really, a defensive specialist.
And she proudly owns that position after being an outside hitter growing up. Nice dig. Myla, ganda ng buelo.
You have Van Sickle on the left pin.
Oh, yes.
And if needed as well.
It's a 3-0 run now for Nxled. Back set onto Tubu. That bounces back to her. Block point for Brooke.
So Van Sickle replicating what Tubu did earlier. Kayang-kayang iwasan ng mga players natin sa mga matrix move.
Oh, yes. Robbins Hardy had to chase that one. Tobino. That was sharp, but still alive. Brooke Van Sickle. Saved by Royce. Back row for Cess. Pablo hung in the air for quite a while. Robbins Hardy, 1-2 magic. Again for Alohi Robbins Hardy. Congratulations to her cousin, right? Gabe Norwood, for his recent retirement.
I just saw him earlier before the game started. Saw him outside.
There you go. Might be here inside the arena. Pakaslang. Counter. Tobino down the line.
She's been very busy.
That's her second point in this matchup. Tolentino opens up. The tip or the drop works for Brooke.
May Pablo sa kabila.
Oo nga. The chase by Alohi. Tobino goes cross and not saved anymore by Bang Pineda.
As one who always gives her teammates tips and advice on how to sharpen their technique, Myla Pablo's veteran presence feels like the Chameleons have a coach inside the court. So far, the intensity of their training has taken it up a notch and even admitted that there is a healthy competitive spirit in practice.
Of the service error, this is Des Clemente on the serve. Des Clemente de Guzman at that. And now it's a block by Robbins Hardy.
On that offensive block coming from Hardy to give her team another 3-point edge.
Robbins Hardy is actually the tallest player of Farm Fresh. He's 3 centimeters.
For Farm Fresh.
And after that, though, we saw a run by Nxled.
Generated by Brooke Van Sickle.
Sabete, nice block. Was it in or out? It's ruled Nxled's point. 12-8, biggest lead now at 4. Jovelyn, cross. Sent through by Molina. Quick recovery.
5 lead changes. That is not what we are seeing here in set 2 so far.
Off the nice pass, Sabete. Here's the counter. Molina got a hand. Short serve. DJ onto the quick. No more save by Lai Bertolano.
And finally, the Chameleons stops a big scoring run here.
Service in for Jonah. Not the best of passes. Molina approaches. Got blocked. Riri's turn. Nice drop. Robbins Hardy, who also showed support in the last game of Gabe in the PBA. Gabe has recently transitioned onto being an analyst as well. It is a 6-1 run for Farm Fresh. Biggest lead at 7. Job Fernandez denied and no coverage by DJ.
Tubino happened.
That's right. It's basically the lineup change in set 2. Nice save by Molina. Tubino sends it through. Off the chance ball. Van Sickle. Not yet. That's tight. Still, Tubu scores.
Doubling up.
Says Molina, a mainstay. Serves. Pineda as the receiver. Myla from the pipe. Tubino. That's dug back. Battle at the net. And it's won by Riri Meneses. Sanay na siguro tumanggap ng serve.
Just like in her days with FEU Tamaraos years ago.
Rania Musa on the slide, and she gets a smile off of her first point. Remember the time when Louie basically had so much leadership on her shoulders, leadership responsibility. Now she has a lot of veterans. Oh, that's a point for Brooke.
Last stand here in set 2 for Nxled.
12-20, Brooke at the back. Reception, Molina. Romero on to Desclemente de Guzman. Now to the other side, and the distance by the blocker from the net.
Always difficult to defend. And Pot strikes. 21 in the set for the Foxies.
Nice pass by Bang. Off the still set, it's outside by Pablo, but apparently it was in. Tied with Brooke Van Sickle. It's the Guzman's turn. 22-13, the Bacolodnon sending it in. Tolentino onto Myla. Put up by Louie. Molina from back. Sabete denied. How about that closeout by Mylene Pad?
A point away from set point are the Foxies.
23-13. MJ Phillips put up by Micah. Says Molina down the line. What a play, defense to offense.
Well placed. That sequence for this young lady at the service line.
Tolentino back sets Pablo. Nice saves by the Foxies. Molina tipping it through. Chance for Nxled. Myla. No, ma'am. It's Molina.
Wow.
And that's too high for Jonah.
Yun then part of set number 2. Losing a close first set. A set that they could have won but eventually lost. But coming back.